Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? It's your host with the most, Keryitall, and you're tuned in to another new episode of the new A&R. Yes, episode 2, season 2. You feel me? I told y'all I'm going to do my very best to drop episodes, and here we go. Episode 2. Anyways, though. So today, I just wanted to be genuine and honest with everybody today. And on this episode, um, and it's something I've been thinking about, and it was with the last episode that I did, and basically how I titled it, "Why I Quit and Why You Shouldn't Quit," right? And I kind of realized, yo, like, who am I to be titling something like that? You feel me? Like, I'm a nobody. You feel? I'm I'm not anybody like big like that to be talking about like why I quit. You feel me? It's like why am I talking about why I quit when nobody even knows really why I started? You feel me? You know, not many people even knew I even had a podcast like that. You feel? So it's basically like why did I even title that? You feel me? But I realized that I wanted to share who basically this nobody is. You feel me? You know, I'm a nobody who has passion, right? I'm a nobody who has heart to help people. I'm a nobody who has ambition. I'm a nobody who has drive. I'm a nobody who makes mistakes, you know. Um, I'm a nobody who wants to succeed in life. Um, I'm a nobody who wants to help others succeed in life. And the list can go on and on. And I hope by me saying that kind of like describes the kind of person I am. You feel me? Because I realize like nobody really knows me. Nobody really knows my character like that besides those that I'm close with. You feel me? So it's like nobody really knows the type of man I really am. And that's kind of what this episode is about, yo. This episode is basically just describing who I am, and hopefully it can help you guys understand me a little bit more better and understand what I'm trying to do with this podcast. You feel me? And you know, I'm I'm a person who wants to help other people succeed and achieve more for themselves because me personally, I'm that type of dude. I want to seek more and I want more for myself because I realize like being okay with where you at, like it's like no, you feel me? It's like there's so much more to life. You feel me? And I've always been the type of dude, like even since I was a kid, I've always just wanted to do more for myself and I always wanted to help out people and I always wanted to do some sort of way to like help, people who are similar to me, you know, that just want to achieve more for themselves or people who are not even similar to me, like I want to be able to help motivate or influence somebody to want more for themselves. You feel me? And that's what kind of the podcast is to help people find what it is that they want to do for themselves. When I start interviewing people and bringing them onto the show, it's gonna be all sorts of people doing all sorts of stuff in the world, and I wanted to be able to relate to one of you guys, the listeners out there, and maybe it can inspire you to follow kind of like their blueprints and make your own style out of it. You feel me? That's what the whole podcast really is. It's just to see people win in life and achieve more for themselves and want more for themselves. You feel me? Cause growing up, I never really had much. Um, I, 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 I was, had a single mother, 3 kids. So, you know, obviously it wasn't the most glamorous lifestyle that I got to live. But my mom did the best she could for all three of us, and no one can take that away from her. My mother is a very strong, very independent, very amazing woman. And shout out to all moms out there, all single mothers, or even mothers in relationships or whatever. Shout out to all moms for real, cause y'all are amazing. You feel me? Like growing up, I realized that there was a lot of things that I was missing as I got older. I started looking back and I realized, like, kind of going back to my mom, is she she was physically there to support us, but emotionally wasn't able to, and so that left me with with a wound in my heart, with a wound, you can say. And that wound was more for attention and seeking attention. And so I realized, growing up as a kid, I always wanted someone to notice me. I wanted people to see me. I wanted people to, like, notice me, because I always felt like I was never really seen, growing up. And, my mom, obviously raising 3 kids, she doing the best she could at the age she was at. She wasn't able to really do it, you feel me? And so it's like it left it left me kind of like always wanting attention. And I realized that I always try to seek attention in any type of form, in a good form or bad form, right? And I always wanted to be heard or listened to, and I just wanted people to see me. You feel me? But I realized, like, yo, as I got older, like, I don't need that. And in a way, though, to be heard, I that's why I also did this podcast, because I felt like I have a lot to share with people, through all the things that I went through in life and the experiences. I want to be able to share my experiential knowledge. I messed up that word again, but basically, I want to be able to share some of my wisdom that I've experienced in life, and be able to help out anyone who's willing to listen to it, or anyone who's just, I don't know, just wants to learn something, you know. And so that's kind of like the point of this whole podcast. I just want to be able to share some of my knowledge, open up about myself, let you guys into my world, understand me as a person, and realize that I'm not what you probably thought I always was or whatever because of what I shown. I really want to show people that I'm I'm a man who just wants to help out people. You know, I'm a man who just wants to see people grow in life. I'm a man who knows there's people out there that are lost and don't know what to do, and I want to be that voice for them. I want to be able to represent them. I want to be able to represent those that are confused with life and don't know what to do. I want to represent those that felt like underdogs. I want to represent all those people that just never was able to speak up, and I want to be the voice for them, because I've been in that shoe, and I know what it feels like to not get noticed. I know what it feels like to not get seen. I know what it feels like when everyone's doubting you, or I know what it feels like when everybody leaves you and you're left alone and you're in that dark, and you don't know what to think. Like, yo, that's I that's who I want to represent. Those people, you know. Just know that like I'm just a nobody who's willing to share to somebody, you know, my experiences and be able to help anyone achieve their goals, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is. I want to be able to help people achieve what they want for themselves and become better people. You feel me? Be closer to God, be closer to like with yourself, like get to know yourself more, you know, be closer to your partners or whatever, your friends, whatever. I just want to be able to be some sort of help for somebody out there who's willing to listen to me and hear what I have to say. Feel me? Um, that's just gonna wrap up this episode. It was a little short episode, but I just wanted to get a little brief summary, I guess, of who I am and a little bit of my come up. Um, like I said in the last episode, with each episode, I will talk about more about why I quit, but as well I will talk more about my character and more about me and share more about myself to you guys so you guys can know who I am and feel comfortable listening to me and hearing me talk and not just be like, oh, look at this random or who is this dude, like who is this guy just coming out of nowhere making this podcast just talking about that. Like, nah, like I want to be able to have a personal connection with everybody here, in some sort of way. I want to be able to get you guys to understand me and just get to know me in a way. I don't really like to open myself up. Um, so this is gonna be something new for me, like towards a lot of people. I usually open myself with people that I'm very close with, but I want if I want people to know what I'm about, I want people to see who I really am. You feel me? See that what I'm doing is genuine and it's just to be able to just give back in some sort of way. You feel me? Like I just want to give back to people. You know, even if it's not financially, I want to be able to give back in some sort of like knowledgeable way, I guess. I don't know, just talking, you know, just being able to talk to you guys. That's what I want to do. You know, I want to be able to give to you guys by just sharing my knowledge and sharing what I've experienced. But anyways, that's going to sum up this episode. Episode 3, we'll talk more in depth. I'll go more in depth about me, more in depth about certain, certain of my certain character traits I have and describe kind of my childhood and why certain traits I have. Why do I have these certain traits? Maybe you guys will be able to relate with me on that end. You feel me? But yep. I love you guys. Thank you guys. Um, I wish all of you guys a blessed life, a blessed journey, and whatever you guys are going through. Um, reach out. I don't mind listening to anybody. Hit me up on Instagram. Keryitall. Don't have Twitter. Don't really use Twitter, but you can write to me on Instagram. You feel me? Keryitall. Keryitall. My DMs are open for anybody who wants to just vent, talk, whatever, get advice or anything. I'm here to listen to any of you guys and just be here for you guys. I know, like I said, I know what it feels like to not have somebody. I am that somebody for you. You feel me? This nobody is that somebody to you guys. You feel me? But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. And this is the new A&R.